Hi guys, we have a serious topic to talk about today. If a dinosaur wanted to learn to swim, did it ask a plesiosaur for lessons? Let's dive into the Mesozoic era to find this out. Follow me. Okay, I was joking. No swimming lessons from plesiosaur today. We'll be looking at the greatest time of history, the Mesozoic era. That's when all my favorite dinosaurs appeared, lived their lives, and even went extinct. So let's hop into a time machine and zoom back to the past. Here we go! Alright, we're in the Triassic period, the start of the Mesozoic era. Whoa. The world was very different back then. Imagine a giant dry land with green areas near the coast and rivers. There were palm-like trees called cycads. Wow, that's insane.
Got a daydream running through my brain every day.
And ginkgos, look at their leaves. See? Fan. They also look like live hearts. A tiny bit, but they're not. So let's place these down. Where's my magic wand? There it is. Hi, old friend. That's for later. Abracadabra. Conifers were also around. You can still see these trees today. I believe dinosaurs played hide and seek among those ferns. Back then, there were no icy poles like we have now. The poles were wet and a great place for reptiles. Speaking of reptiles, let's talk dinosaurs. Meet Dilophosaurus. Hi. This dino was about as big as a big dog and as light as a sack of potatoes. With its long legs, it could run super fast and chase half the small creatures and insects. Meet Pristosauges. This dino looked like a sausage. Oh. Cool, right? And how about Shringosaurus? This dino was about as long as a bus, with a head like a rectangle. It had two tiny horns on its head. Its shoulders were like fortresses. But every period has to come to an end, and the Triassic period finished with a bang, a massive extinction event that changed everything. Lots of creatures in the ocean and on land disappeared, making way for new ones. Oh, what time is it now? It's Jurassic period time, buddy. Let's go. Here we are in the early Jurassic, when the supercontinent had just started to break up. It split into two big pieces, Eurasia and Gondwana. The climate got warmer and more humid, turning the world into a big tropical jungle. There's still conifers around, but now there's lots of company. And with more plants, there's more plants for plant-eating dinosaurs, which meant meat-eating dinosaurs too. What? I said meat-eating dinosaurs, shush. Like the flying reptile Rhinopharyngis. It wasn't very big. Its wingspan was about as big as your arm. It had a long tail with a diamond-shaped tip that helped it steer while flying, just like a boat's rudder. And here's Plesiosaurus. This marine reptile had 4 big flippers to fly through the water, kind of like a sea turtle. It had a long neck for catching fish. We still don't know if it laid eggs or gave life birth in the water. What do you think? Okay, last stop, Cretaceous period. This period was super warm, way warmer than today. Jeez, this place is hot. There's no ice caps and tropical forests spread far and wide. With the rise of flying plants, insects like bees and butterflies became more common. Oh, hi there, butterfly. Some of the famous dinosaurs lived during this time, like the Tyrannosaurus rex. Up in the sky, you might have seen Tapajera. With its huge colorful crest, oh no, not again. Some scientists think it ate fruit instead of fish. That's pretty unusual for a pterosaur. The Cretaceous period ended with a bang, but the biggest one yet, a massive asteroid impact that led to extinction of many animals, including the dinosaurs. I wonder if the asteroid invited the dinosaurs to a farewell party, or did it just crash and invited? Anyway, this cleared the way for mammals to take over as dominant land animals. We're mammals. Hooray! Thanks for listening and traveling for time with me. If you really enjoyed this trip, hit the like button and subscribe for more dino adventures. See you in the next video.